Hey everyone, and welcome to Night at the Improv. Night at the Improv shows every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the show where you direct my design, and after spinning, our word for tonight is CatDog, given to us by Zelda Montagna Nail Corner. Thank you so much, Zelda, for our word for tonight, CatDog. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word, and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. I actually had to binge this show while I was doing it because I honestly have not seen this show. This is more like my sister's time, so... it was definitely a learning curve, but I think I got it. So after spinning, our first required decoration for the night is going to be cat's eye gel. It's a little crazy because I actually did a cat's eye PR, so it seems like cat's eye is the theme for this week. I thought this would be great to use because I don't do cat's eye often, but also I feel like after watching this show, obviously it's very cartoony, very fun, very pops of color, so I thought I'm going to actually do a cat's eye gel on each of these nails. I was a little disappointed because I hadn't used that glitter Madam Glam polish in such a long time. So I was really excited to have a nice, speckly background I could put a character in front of. But I feel like obviously now it's going to be covered by the cat's eye gel, but maybe not. Maybe the metals will push it aside enough to where you can see that Madam Glam glitter color. But yeah, I figured I'd do cat's eye on each one, and then I couldn't decide which one to be the last one to go over this beautiful background. Again, like I just really didn't want to see it go, but I ended up picking one. It had a lot of different color glitters in there, so I thought it fit the nail. But yeah, so again, cat's eye on each one. They're each going to have their own fun poppy cat's eye gel background that I'm going to draw these characters in front of. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And after spinning, our second required decoration for the night is going to be caviar beads. So I figured as I was drawing each character, or at least this one, I was trying to figure out how the heck am I going to put caviar beads. And originally I was like, all right, so this nail I saw perfect for a dog to be on, and I said, okay, well, he's in this fun, I did the S-curve cat's eye gel, so it looked like he's going to be flying in, and since he loves playing a lot, I'm going to use the caviar beads as like balls that he can play with. So that was my initial idea. So this drawing part is going to be a little lengthy, so I have time to do some explaining. But I felt, since I did cat's eye gel on each nail, I felt like, all right, why don't we step up our game a little bit and do caviar beads on each nail as well. So all three decorations that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to put on each nail. That, like, I used to do that in the past in the beginning of this Night at the Improv series, and it was a struggle just to try to fit every decoration that spun onto a nail, because sometimes it just didn't work out right. So doing one decoration per nail seems so much easier, but tonight I'm going to be doing all 3 onto each nail. So if this nail is going to have, I was originally thinking just do single caviar beads randomly in this background and make it look like, you know, he's in a field full of floating balls. I don't know. Anyway. And then I was like, okay, well, what am I going to do for the other characters? So, I don't know. To be honest, I could just let this play out and then talk about it as it happens. I think I'll do that. Yeah, I'll just pop back in when I end up doing the caviar beads. But I'm going to do each nail. I'm going to draw the character and then put the caviar beads on the nail. And then move on to the next nail and then repeat. Just so that I can focus on one nail at a time. Because if I'm trying to do, you know, everything at once, I really, not only do I not know the show very well, I'm trying to figure out how to put all 3 in one nail. So, no pressure. Okay, so what I ended up doing here is, I guess I just went with the cat's eye gel. I saw it swirling, and it's not going to be any purpose or anything like that, so I figured let me just take the caviar beads and do swirls on this nail and kind of add to the funness that I think that the cat's eye is giving off. Because in the show, Dog was, like I said, playful and more happy-go-lucky. But yeah. So for this nail, I did the Frenchie, and I just wanted to do it. It was a pretty cat's eye gel, pretty color. And then I decided to do, I think his name is Mr. Winslow. And he's like, I don't know, is he a friend? I mean, he's in the show, and he seems like a friend, but it's kind of like he's like just a fixture character. Sometimes he's friendly, sometimes I feel like they're just, planning each other's demise or something. But anyway, so I figured, okay, why don't, he's a smaller character, so I thought maybe I'd draw his head coming out of the Frenchie. So that's pretty much what I was going to do. Originally, I wanted him to sit on the Frenchie loop because he is a tiny character. But as I was drawing the head, as you can see, it's taking up the whole nail. So I said, I'm not redoing this. And I was like, let's can the body. Let's just have the head poke out of the Frenchie. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do for this nail. Now, since I said that I was going to be applying the caviar beads onto each nail, I was like, all right, let's just stick with the theme of putting the like swirly caviar beads to kind of add to the background. And because this is a Frenchie, I was like, well, how am I supposed to add the Frenchie, like the caviar beads to a Frenchie? It's pretty straightforward. It's just this, a swoop. So I was like, you know what? Let's just make the French tip look fun and swirly too. So after I finish drawing up Mr. Winslow, I'm going to be doing the caviar beads like I did with Dog's Nail and just swirl it down the tip. And this time I want to match the colors, so I used rose gold for the dog nail because the background was that pink glittery cat's eye. This one is a purple, and it's kind of giving off the reflective glitter vibe, so I'm going to use silver for this tip. So I'm just going to let this play out, and then I'll pop back in for the last nail. Okay, so now for Cat, I love this nail. I love the color, of course. I love that cat's eye gel so much. It's one of my favorite ones that I received from Varnail. I'm drawing up Cat now. He is like the more, I was going to say more responsible. That's not what I mean, but the more serious one, I guess. And so I'm going to kind of draw him up with some sass or some attitude or whatever. And I didn't realize how much he took up the nails. So after it's all said and done, I was like, where am I going to put the caviar beads? Because right now I'm drawing the tip of his head. I'm doing the ears right now. And then I went all the way down to the tip of the nail doing his body. So I really only have from the top of his head to the base of the nail to for space to do the swirly caviar beads. And at this point, you know, I did a lot. I drew on 2 of the other nails, drawing up a third, and at this point, I'm just kind of over it. Like, I still have 1 decoration left to go too, so I didn't even think. I wasn't even thinking. I think maybe I should have made the characters smaller so that I had more nail estate to do these decorations on. Because again, I did not think about the last decoration. You know, where was I going to put that if I'm already trying to figure out how I'm going to fit the caviar beads? So I did kind of feel good about what I was doing towards the end, because it meant that I only have a small space to do the caviar beads, which meant I didn't have to do too much work after I finished drawing Cat. So if you see how my mind works, I was just more relieved that I ended up not having to spend a year and a day chasing these caviar beads around. Caviar beads are usually not my greatest thing to use, just because, yeah, I end up having to chase them around because I want to do these elongated kind of formations with the beads, but the longer you wait to cure it, the beads are going to move. So, yeah, at any rate, I'll pop back in after we take our last spin, because you're going to just see me put the caviar beads on after this, and then I guess I'll end up having to figure out where the heck I'm going to put the last required decoration on all 3 nails. So, if you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And after spinning, our final decoration for the night is French stickers, which is by far the worst possible decoration I could have because I have no room left, as you can see here. I thought I'd use like a fun border. Originally I was sponging it on there, but it wasn't coming out so clean. And then look, this one's even worse because I only have this much room left. So I took this swirly one to go with the swirly caviar beads. It looks like a hat. And now it just looks like a weird space that I colored dark purple. And then for this last piece, I had no room, none whatsoever. And I was like eating up his arm. I didn't want to remove the arm, so this is how much I'm going to put. It's kind of lame, but I did fulfill the requirement, and that's all I'm going to say about that. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And here is the end result for our word for tonight, CatDog, given to us by Zelda Montagna Nail Corner. Thank you so much, Zelda, for our word for tonight, CatDog. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. And here is Cat. I love the color. The background just makes these nails, you guys, because it's a cartoon and that border in front. This is probably my favorite nail, and not just because it's green, but it really gives me that TV show vibe. And here is Mr. Winston. I really hope that is his name. Popping out of that smile line. This one also works, I feel, but it makes him look more spacey than I think he lives in a little hole in the wall, I think. So a little different, but I think it works. And then last but not least is the dog nail. I think that worked out very fun. This is like the most fun out of the bunch, and he's just such a silly character. So leave a comment below. Let me know if you have watched this show, and then also if I gave it justice, only because I don't know the show, and I tried to draw it similar to the cartoon, and I know that if in my eye I can see where I made some mistakes. So anyway, well, thank you so much for joining me at night at the Improv every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again. I have my As Your Beauty cat's eye nail design part 2 video that I'm doing. And again, you guys, that will be the last call for my giveaway. If you have not seen the rules for the giveaway, go watch that part 1 of As Your Beauty's cat's eye gel video. And then, of course, I have my worldly Josieisms on Thursday. And then I also will be throwing in a basics crochet video for you guys. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.